And there we go. We're live.
Yeah.
All right, so just wait for it to show up.
Yep, no, it works.
All right, there we are. So, hello everyone, and welcome to today's live interview where I'm going to be interviewing iDeViL360. Go ahead and say hello for us and give us an introduction of yourself as well.
Hey, should I just introduce myself?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, some of the people who are watching already know me, Steve,
Yeah,
or iDeViL360. But yeah, hi.
yeah. All right then. So, the first question for you here, Steve, is when did you start YouTube?
I actually started a long time ago. The exact date, I don't remember. I think it was in April 2011. Um, so yeah, quite like almost 8 years.
Mm,
Starting when YouTube was not as big as it is today.
right. And why did you start YouTube, Steve? What got you into YouTube?
Honestly, friends sharing their I mean, back then Call of Duty was a big deal. It's like Overwatch uh last year or PUBG now.
Or
Yeah,
Fortnite?
yeah, exactly. It's like the typical highlights of your games, of your gameplay. You just uploaded that on YouTube. I try to do the same, like commentary videos.
Right.
So I'm just
Oh,
joining the trend.
yeah, I just got a sub. Thank you for that, QB. I appreciate it, my man. Yeah. So, is YouTube either your full-time job or a source of revenue, or do you have a job elsewhere?
I do have a job elsewhere. I never consider YouTube, probably never will consider YouTube as a full job
Oh, okay.
because it's kind of an unstable
Oh, yeah.
source. I can't really live off of what I do from YouTube, but it's like pocket money that you get from your parents when you're young, or
Yeah, an
yeah,
allowance.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, thank you for the sub, Beto, too. Sorry I
No
said
problem. No, just
said
take
thank
your
you
time today.
a little late because I didn't want to interrupt Steve.
No
Okay.
problem.
So, is this your first ever YouTube channel, or have you had any channels before this one?
This is my first and main one. I used to have other channels like let me think, a German channel, but never really got back to it. It was back when Minecraft was a thing. Well, still is, but when most people were doing Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Um, I also had a bloopers, well, behind the scenes channel, which I probably forgot my password by now. But yeah, it's always been only this channel here.
Right. Now, I checked your channel, and like a few years ago, you did videos in German, if I'm not
Hmm.
mistaken.
Exactly, yeah.
Um, is it because that's the only language you knew at the time, or were
Uh,
you intending on being a German YouTuber?
well, I actually grew up with three languages, and I started my very first videos were in French because of my friends at school, and I moved to the longer I stayed on YouTube, the more YouTubers I knew, or subscribed to more YouTubers that were German, and then I turned my videos into German, which increased my audience, and later I decided to move to English before it was too late because I didn't want to end up um, to have my videos just for a part of Europe because it doesn't really show to everyone if you make only German videos. While when you do English videos, it gets shown to the whole world. So that's why
Right.
I moved, yeah, to English.
Yeah. Just for everyone watching right now, it's YouTube is saying that the video output is low, but everything's fine on OBS. So, can someone let me know if there's an issue?
Yeah, the audio seems to be good.
Yeah, I don't know why it's giving me this error when everything's fine on OBS.
It's just weird YouTube.
Yeah. So those videos that you made before, are you planning on like ever taking them down or anything like that, or are you just gonna leave them up?
I was thinking once to do a cleanup of my YouTube channel, but honestly, I've already done certain videos where I just put them on private because they're just like giveaways or things that I've done in the past. But other videos that don't really have anything to do with what I do today, or videos that are just, I don't know, embarrassing or things, I'll just keep them up. Just no big reason why I should remove them.
A
Yeah.
little low, but it's fine as long as nobody subscribes because that sound is 2 times louder than your voices. Yeah, because I mean, I want to make the notification sound loud. I don't want to make it quiet because then I can't hear it. Um, but what do you mean by a little low? Super diggy. I need a little more than a little low. Okay, so when did you transition from the videos you made before? Because I saw that you made like a ton of Minecraft Let's Plays and all of that.
Yeah. Uh, as I said, I started all with Call of Duty videos, which is I wasn't expecting anything big out of that, just to show it to my friends. And when I found out that actually random people could subscribe to you and just keep watching your new videos, I decided to move pretty early on into highlights, like funny moments. There's this one YouTuber called he used to be called Lagix Peanut Partner, but his current name is now Tio. He changed his channel name. He was pretty big back then in Call of Duty, so he made only funny moments videos. So I decided to get that funny feeling on my channel pretty early on. But then I moved into Minecraft because I had well, I myself got into Minecraft modding especially, and I had a lot of difficulty finding stuff to download or tutorials. So that's before I even did Minecraft Let's Plays, I did a lot of Minecraft tutorials on how to download a lot of mods and just everything possible. And then that was successful. That was the first peak of my channel. Not really big, but like I think it's where I quickly reached like 100 subscribers or something. Um, I think I decided to move on to new games when Happy Wheels was a thing, but I think you noticed that already. Um, it's when around I don't remember. I think 2012, like 1 or 2 years after I started my channel, um, every YouTuber was playing it, and then I was someone who built maps in the game even before my channel got big through that. Um, and I decided to make videos about it. So that's how I entered the phase of Happy Wheels for around 2 or 3 years, um, which a lot of old subscribers are still on my channel just for that. But yeah.
Right. So, and how come you decided, to transition from these videos to Overwatch gameplay videos now?
I did my first Overwatch videos pretty early on when the game came out in 2016, the end of the year. I didn't really start with sketches or anything scripted. I think I did like some typical rant videos or just funny moments. But other than that, I did one video which was I think trolling in Overwatch. I can't remember the order of my videos that I made, but just one video. Oh no, it was me being passive, like no killing anyone in Overwatch, which was a response to another YouTuber who is on my Discord server. But yeah, he made a video asking if it was even possible to make friends or being friendly in Overwatch, and he made it seem a lot more difficult than it is in his video. So to prove him wrong, I made a video just for that. And it got pretty, yeah, it got a lot of views and a lot of subscribers to my channel, which is when I started to create Overwatch videos. I was waiting for a moment like that because my channel was pretty held back by Happy Wheels. Just imagine like today, but in 2 years, if I would still make Overwatch videos, not a lot of people, not a lot of subscribers would still be interested in that. So I was waiting for a new game to blow up so I can do the transition. I did it pretty quick, maybe too harsh, because I didn't even like do any Happy Wheels videos since my first Overwatch video. But people didn't seem to really care or be mad about that. So that's where I just started really to move completely into Overwatch videos.
Right. And why'd you pick the name iDeViL360?
So this was back. This goes all the way back to Call of Duty. The 360 is obvious because I had an Xbox.
Right.
This was my Xbox tag. Um, the name was suggested by one of my friends at school. We were finding out what my channel could be called. But if I remember correctly, I had a different name. Yeah, I had a different name on Call of Duty. And then I decided to, I think you had to pay to change your name. And then I decided to pay to change it into iDeViL360. No, iDeViL, it's such cringy. iDeViL, and then 4 random letters, PRZX. I don't know why I still remember that, but that's the first idea of mine on how to name my channel. But it didn't sound as catchy, so I just moved the 4 random letters into 360, and that's how I say it. I didn't plan to keep that name forever. Especially, I didn't plan to make more videos. But since people who from the Happy Wheels community or even Minecraft remembered my channel or my videos by that name, that's when I instead of completely changing it into iDeViL, kept it because everyone knew the name by heart.
Right. And the profile
Yeah.
picture, why'd you pick a cat with a mustache?
That is actually something I didn't have since the beginning. So in the beginning, I had a mascot, which is the awesome face. It's that smiley face, but with a wide open mouth. It's a known emoji. I had that for like it seemed almost forever. And until someone drew me a profile picture, and I kept that forever. But then, as soon as I started, I think it was either I think it was almost 2 years ago when I did my first Overwatch videos, when I decided to switch because it didn't really fit anymore and that no one could really remember it. So I wanted something simple but that others could keep in mind. The mustache cat, why, doesn't really have a reason. The picture was actually edited by a friend of mine on Twitter. The original one it's just a cat. Then we zoomed in. He added a mustache. He did that for a lot of people, a lot of his friends. He gave everyone a mustache profile picture, and then this was my Twitter profile picture since I created it in early 2012. And then I decided to use the same picture for my YouTube channel in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Because I mean, I like cats, but that wasn't really the reason why I just chose it. I just thought it was cool.
I'd say dogs are better. Oh, okay, he's back.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to back just for a single minute because someone's calling me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just it's very short. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Okay, it's just you and me, chat, for now. How's everyone doing today? Insert elevator music. Yeah, that'd be good. Just someone's watching the VOD after this when it goes up on the channel, and they're just like, "Oh, why is there elevator music here?" Uh,
All right, apologies for that. I'm back.
yeah, don't worry about it, man.
All right.
All right, so the next question I had for you here is: so if Overwatch was a nature documentary series,
Yeah.
you don't narrate it; you get a very sexy voiced man to do it.
Yeah. Probably the most expensive videos I did so far. I had a few videos where I had to pay either for people who did stuff for me or voice acted. But yeah, this gentleman who does the voice of it's an impersonation of David Attenborough. I don't really know how to say his name. A very popular documentary voice actor from the UK. Yeah, I searched a long time for someone who could do a similar voice, or just for someone who did an old voice, even though it's an adult, around 30 years old, who does that voice for my videos. But yeah, it was more expensive than others, but it was worth it. Still worth it, yeah.
Right. Any reason you don't narrate them?
I don't think my voice would be fitting for that. I don't remember if I've ever done like narrating for that, like that, but hearing my own voice or editing a narration, especially heavily narrated video, would kind of be odd for me to edit, but also for other people since most knew how my voice sounded like. I knew that a lot of people did similar videos about narrating, and they all did the videos by themselves. But if you notice the guy you're subscribed to, and then you see a video like a nature documentary, and then you hear his voice, it's less funny than when you hear someone completely new that I've never heard before.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess like if you're trying to go for professional narration,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you do have a bit of an accent when you speak English. Yeah.
It's yeah, from Switzerland.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't live in a country where they natively speak English, so I guess, it's understandable, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Would you ever like maybe give it a shot at narrating one of them, or not really?
I mean, I would like to do it for others, but maybe not for myself. I don't think. I mean, I've done a lot of most sound effects in my videos and short things where I pitch the voice into something special or to make it funny, or it's all my voice. But other than because I used to do commentaries a lot where I just talk like the tutorials. I kept talking through the whole video for around 10 or 20 minutes. After doing so many videos, especially in Happy Wheels, where I was almost at 100 videos just from Happy Wheels, talking the whole time was kind of tiring. So that's why today most of my videos that aren't scripted are mostly just me playing normal games, and I record when something funny happens, so I'm not talking the whole time. And the ones that are scripted are mostly either from friends or yeah, as you just saw the narrator, I ask other people to do the voices. Yeah.
Right. Now if Overwatch was a Pokemon video,
Yeah.
Good God, like I watched it and my God, that was a very good video.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So I was curious, how long did the whole video take to make?
It was definitely the one that took me the longest. It depends how you look at it. If I mean, it's a video that the project started a long time ago. Like from the very beginning to the very finish, it was 3 months. But of course, we didn't work every day on it. A lot of that time was waiting for backgrounds or the intro animation. Well, like I would say, the the video 100% is edited by me, um, but half of the content, or even more, maybe just 30% of it was drawn or something by me. The others are all made by friends who spend a lot of time doing pixel by pixel art, all the backgrounds and sprites that I needed to add into the video. And most of those people who did that for me also had school and exams, so it was a game of waiting. So, but I would say the editing alone would be around 200 hours. Um,
Holy shit.
yeah, it took really a long time, especially very dumb things that shouldn't have happened, like whole backgrounds from the original game. I couldn't find better resolution backgrounds online, so I had to redraw everything pixel by pixel. Of course, I could make it slightly different, would have made it faster, but um, to make it look really as similar as possible as the original game, I really checked pixel by pixel, taking the same color, the pipette tool or however it's called, and drew the whole things. Maybe sometimes 4 or 5 hours per background. Um, and yeah, that took most of the time. But on and offline would be around 150 200 hours of editing.
Damn. Oh, hi Mason. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. One of the live streams here. Audio's a bit low. Whose audio? My audio or Steve's? Cause I think people are telling me my audio is a little lower, but I mean I always have it at this volume because anything louder will probably
Trying to
be
see.
too loud.
I mean, the stream is understand. I can still hear us both really well,
Right.
but maybe it's like, yeah, I don't know if it's on YouTube or uh, OBS that doesn't transfer it correctly, but the audio, I mean, people understand us.
Right. How long will the interview last? I maybe like 20 or 30 more minutes. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Since we can ask stuff. How did you learn so many languages? Both. Yours is definitely lower, Champy, but we can still hear just fine. All right. Well, if you guys can still hear just fine, then I think we're good to go. All
Yeah.
right. Um. Yeah. This guy named Skull Creeps here was asking, how did you learn so many languages?
Well, my mom is Portuguese. My dad is here from Switzerland. Uh, I grew up talking only Swiss German. Well, it's German dialect from Switzerland with my dad, Portuguese with her, and French with both. Especially with friends, I learned a lot of French. But yeah, I grew up with three languages, and later on, learned how to speak English. I didn't learn a lot at school because they didn't teach us the way you learn while being online or watching videos, movies, and all that. Um, then later on, well, thanks to the Portuguese, I also understand Italian and Spanish because it's from the same family. I just can't speak it, I just understand it. Um, but yeah, I try to learn as many languages as possible, even Chinese for a year. Didn't really catch on to it because there's no real opportunity to talk Chinese here in Europe.
Right.
Um, Maybe, yeah, Japanese would be helpful if you watch a lot of anime, but uh, for now, I think I'm fine with the languages that I know. Uh, Maybe in the future, I can learn more languages.
Right. So you're trilingual.
How do you mean? Sorry.
Like you know three languages. You speak three
Oh,
languages.
yeah. They call it differently if you know four because of English. I think it's something with polyglot, I think. So yeah, I grew up
Yeah, polyglot.
trilingual. Yeah, polyglot. But yeah, right now I am polyglot.
Yeah, I know some people say trilingual. I say trilingual.
Yeah.
I'm bilingual. I know Spanish and English fluently.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I was born in South America, so yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So someone here is asking, what would you rather watch more, Avengers: Infinity War or Deadpool 2? Neither. Well, actually, probably Deadpool 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get really into the whole Avengers and all the superhero movies, but Deadpool is really different from yeah, it is a lot more sarcastic and has a lot more humor into it. Uh, so I think I would rather go with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What are your favorite games besides Overwatch?
Um, there's a lot of games that I love. the If we talk about old games, it would probably be Blinks, which is an Xbox exclusive game from the very, very first console. Um, a cat with a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, that sounds weird, but it's yeah, just like back when I can't compare when other games were. Well, it was a little bit before Call of Duty was a thing. But if we're talking about current games, including the modern games, I would go with The Witcher 3, Bioshock, um, and yeah, mostly games that are single player. It sounds weird because my channel is known for Overwatch, which is the multiplayer game, but I prefer a lot more. I enjoy single player games a lot more than multiplayer.
Two Side here is asking, what did you want to become before YouTube happened? I mean, actually, speaking about that, like, what's your job? Just out of curiosity, what do
Yeah.
you work as?
Right now I work in the administration of well, the official title is administration in spare parts, which sounds odd, but it's a detailed section of my company, which is I am the head of the team who makes the orders, invoices, and all that from heavy machines. It's I don't really work with heavy machines, but like everything that is paperwork and computer in the background. Um, but I used to work many different things. Like I started out as an architect. Working for an architect. I moved on to tourism, which I worked in a hotel, and then to customer service for the biggest company of electricity provider. And yeah, now in this company, which is they produce like machines that are for printing stuff, and it's all over the world. So people keep asking us for for new stuff. It's not really an interesting job. It's just yeah, a job.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why. When you said tourism, I heard terrorism. I'm
No,
like,
no,
the fuck?
no, tourism. Yeah.
Yeah. We've got two more questions here in chat. Will Steve be playing Terraria and/or League of Legends with his best friend tonight?
I know, Killa. Um, yeah. I'll play probably League because I need my daily League games. I just recently got into League of Legends. Contrary to what people think, I still enjoy Overwatch, but a lot of people I used to play Overwatch with don't play it anymore. Um, so most of my videos are scripted videos, like the nature documentary or sketches where I do recording sessions and where I invite the people on my Discord server to join them, but I play less Overwatch than other games nowadays.
Right. Yeah. I don't like League of Legends or Dota 2 or any of those games. They bore me.
Yeah, it's I tried it a long time ago. Really didn't get into it because I couldn't understand the well the way it worked and why it was a thing. Um, then I tried again a few years later, which is 2 or 3 months ago. And since a lot of friends play it, it's more fun to play with friends than I used to try to play alone.
Right.
But yeah, it's a thing. A lot of people either are into it or just don't like it. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm one of those people that aren't into it. I've tried both League of Legends and Dota 2, but I've
Yeah, I tried other similar games, not Dota, but like Smite or well,
I
just
like
the same.
Smite.
Yeah, I found it interesting, but like games that are the same genre. It's not my first pick of games I would go for, but if most friends are playing it, then it's always more fun to play with friends than yeah, than trying to play a multiplayer game alone. That's why I prefer playing single player games.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah.
All right. Next question here is, would you ever make another video that took as much time as the if Overwatch was Pokemon video or no?
Um, I would, yes. Um, though I'm not sure if people will still be interested in an Overwatch video or if I should do a Pokemon Pokemon, how do you call that? Well, mash up from another game. So that's what I'm currently waiting for. If I would do Overwatch, I would have to start soon because as I said, they take a long time, and a lot of my friends who worked with me on that video are currently busy and wouldn't be able to help me with it. So I would have to do a lot of it.
Right.
But yeah, I think I preferably would wait for another game or another idea to do a Pokemon video, but I most definitely would enjoy to do it.
The friends that helped you out, are they YouTubers as well, or?
Not all of them, no. Some are, some aren't. The ones who are not are the ones who made backgrounds. Esmeralda is someone from the server who helped a lot. Then other people who are professional. Well, not yeah, more like semi-professional game developers. There's one guy who did a background for me. Um, the thing is that the more different people helped me with my videos, the more it would cost for me.
Right.
And since I don't really like when people work for free for me, so I at the same time I try to avoid getting help from like 20 people, but I prefer to have like a solid around 10 people or less, like 5 people, but that I make sure that they are all paid or rewarded for their help.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I hate YouTubers that don't credit people properly or they don't pay
Yeah, yeah.
them or anything like that. Like
It's a thing.
Leafy is here.
Um, yeah, it's a thing. I decided to do. Especially a few months ago, I started to make detailed descriptions because a lot of questions that are in the comments could be avoided by just checking the comments, the descriptions. Um, it's minimal effort to actually credit the music you use, but I also add the timestamps so people, instead of asking, yeah, what's the song at this and that time, they can just check it instantly in the description. But it's a shame that a lot of people don't credit everything.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, because they work hard, they deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like it when people go that extra mile and actually like credit them in the actual video, not just throw them in the description. That's even better.
Yeah. they I mean, yeah, it's better than nothing, but I feel like a lot of current big YouTubers who, especially those who do like reactions or, yeah, just I don't want to say low effort, but at least if they don't spend a lot of time into editing their videos, especially when they have their own editors, that they have time enough to, yeah, just to put some links in there to help out the people who watch the videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you add some music in the background? Well, I mean, adding music to the background of an interview would probably like take away from what we're actually saying. So no, I'm
Yeah, since
sorry.
we're also not too loud.
Yeah. So how did these people help you out? So you said the music, the backgrounds, and anything else, or is that it? Pretty much, you did the rest.
um, I think, let me think. And special effects, sound effects, all that is made by me. Contrary to what people think, everything audio is almost harder to edit into a video than the visuals. To find the right tracks, and that it fits the mood and all that. And also, if uh, if you have the means for it, to have subscriptions to royalty-free music that you don't hear in every single video. I also try to avoid that, but yeah. Other than the help I already got, I think it's just, yeah, really the backgrounds, the sprites, and that's it. Sometimes I have a friend that helps me out with sound effects, not actual sound effects, but like changing the how do you say that? For example, when you're listening to music and suddenly it goes to your right ear, or it's louder on your left ear,
All
effects
right.
like that. Yeah, secondhand effects. Sometimes I need help from other people who do that, but the rest is mostly done by me.
Right.
Hmm.
Two Side is asking who are your favorite YouTubers?
Um, there's a few, not too many because they always change. But I think currently I would go for a German YouTuber who is called by Gronk. I think he used to be, or he still is, the biggest subscriber, well, the most subscribed of Germany, with almost 5 million subscribers. But um, firstly, he is older than 30 or 40, I think, and he isn't really that clickbaity. He does the videos just because he likes it. But other people in the English-speaking regions is people like I really like informative channels like Lemino or no pun intended Vsauce, also for the memes. But yeah, uh, but I also watch a lot of Boogie 2988.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a nice
he's
guy.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, those are the Lemino, Boogie, and Gonk are the ones I watch the most. The rest, there's a ton of good YouTubers that I'm subscribed to. But yeah, those are the three that I watch the most.
I don't know who this Gonk guy is. I've never heard
Uh,
of him.
Gronk, he is known for, well, the thing that happened with his channel is the same as what happened to mine. He got very popular because of Minecraft. I think he is one of the only people who did over two times 1,000 episodes.
Oh
Uh,
God.
so yeah, he just did like 30-minute videos every day, and it's really just his job. I couldn't really do that. It's just like upload 4 videos that are almost an hour long each day. But nowadays he just plays a lot of games. It's a gaming channel. Yeah.
Right. Oh, these are some old questions that I didn't read out to you, but Skull
Hmm.
Creeps is asking which esports games do you like to watch the most?
Um, I was never really an esports guy. I just, for me, it's like, yeah, sports. In general, I'm not really into sports. By that I mean like in real life sports like football, soccer, ice hockey, and all that. But esports is other than the content for me, it's almost the same. There's a lot of people watching others playing. I prefer watching Let's Players than professionals. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of neutral about that. Not really into it.
Yeah, the only real life sport that I'm into is bowling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like, do they show that on TV or?
no, I actually play bowling. I'm in a league.
Oh, you do. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Uh, Patch.exe is asking, what do you think about Battle Right? You know the game Battle Right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a fun game. It's you could compare it even to League, except it's more flexible. Like you can, it's not as strict to the rules. Like in League, you have to have this item, you have to be there, or else people will flame at you. No, Battle Right is very open to new people. You can play however you want. There's a lot of uh, characters. It's free, but I would recommend. Well, I did play it a lot for now, but if someone gets into it, I would recommend to pay those $30, which is optional, but then you get the full experience. Um, but yeah, since it's free, people can test around with it and see if it's a thing or not.
Yeah, I think that's the problem for me with like League and Dota, like the people in there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a lot of flaming. If there's the problem is that it's not good for new people.
Yeah.
Especially when I tried it for the first time, instantly people um, were attacking me. But now that I play with friends, there's less random people in your team who could say anything. That's why I also always recommend to play with as many people as possible. But at the end, I get used to it. It's still a shame that it exists. I'm glad that there's an anti-toxicity rule on most games, and that they are about to increase the importance of that rule, especially in Blizzard, Riot, and other similar games.
Yeah,
Um, yeah.
yeah, I think that was probably my problem. I solo queued.
Hmm. I mean, technically, it's like going on ranked in Overwatch and play. Yeah, it's just not your day, and you're playing bad, and then people think you're just trolling.
Yeah, I don't play competitive Overwatch. Bores me.
Yeah, not anymore for me as well.
Yeah, Chase 3D here is asking, do you like Prison Break or Breaking Bad?
Um,
I
actually,
haven't watched either, so I don't know.
same. I haven't watched both. Well, I know Prison Break
I know
because,
both shows.
well, oh yeah, of course, Breaking Bad. I'm dumb. Yeah, no, no, no. I know both. I watched a few, well, not really episodes, but a few scenes from Prison Break. Breaking Bad was more of a meme that everyone knew about.
Yeah,
But other than that, I don't really know much about it.
right. Yeah. So I guess I can read you off some of the Twitter questions and then
Yeah, yeah, sure,
I
sure.
have one last question for you here and then that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
so this one's from Ho Holanoya.
Oh yeah,
Holanoya.
I know him.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to pronounce her name, but they're asking what would you record instead of Overwatch?
um, it's a good question actually. I'm about to introduce the Switch on my channel. That means it's been almost 2 years now that I'm making Overwatch videos. I want to avoid uh, to only upload Overwatch content, and I want also people to come from other games, from other communities. Sorry, but the way I'm gonna do that is not the same way I did it with Overwatch, just suddenly uploading one video and then forever only Overwatch. I'm gonna try to mix them both. I have a series that is called Overwatch in a Nutshell, which is basically I think I did every month. I was playing Overwatch normally, and then I just record when funny things happen. Now that I play less, I also have less clips for those series. That's why I'm gonna mix it together with older clips or newer clips from other games. So I switch between back and forth in the same video, and every now and then, of course, there will be an Overwatch video, but every now and then as well from other games. Just I don't know which games as for now, since there's a few games that are pretty big, but too many people are, yeah, overhyping it so that it's becoming boring for new people.
Right. Bob the Fixer here is asking, what is the best hero in the game, bro?
Wait, where did you say that? Oh, from Twitter?
Yeah,
Uh,
twitter.com.
what was the question exactly?
What is the best hero in the game, bro?
Oh, I suppose they're
Roadhog.
talking about Overwatch. um, the best hero of the game. Um, I mean, I used to main Torbjorn, then Diva. But yeah, Torbjorn deserves more love, even though he's pretty cancerous.
He's so easy. Just build a turret, hammer it down, it auto aims for you.
I mean, if you know the positions and all that, you can really be annoying to the enemy, since they have to move to kill your turret, and by that they get vulnerable by other people. But yeah.
Yeah, Esmeralda is asking, will there be more merch one day?
hmm Um, I already had. Sorry, I'm eating. Already
Don't worry
had.
about it. Yeah.
I had my very first t-shirt merch a few months ago. It went well. The thing is that my network, who organized it, wasn't really helpful. I tried to ask a lot of questions like we tested out how many shirts we could sell to make sure that enough people would buy other merch. But since I'm not someone who really wants to make content for money, um, I didn't really like the way they would treat me with merch. Like, oh yeah, you have to make advertisement, you have to announce your merch in every video, you have to do this and that. Um, I think they felt that I wasn't really comfortable with that, so they low key dropped the idea of helping me out without telling me. So until today, I still don't know if they're open to help me to open a merch store. Which would just, if I would do it, then I would probably host the website on my own and then leave a link in the videos, and then people who just happen to browse the descriptions, then they see it. Because I don't like YouTubers who just yell at their audience and like, "Hey, make sure to buy my merch every 2 minutes of the video." So yeah, if I get more opportunities to get more merch, then I would do it. But for now, I think I'm good.
I don't think it's a bad thing to like plug your merch though, as long as you don't overdo it.
Yeah, I mean, I know people that who will like to buy it, and some people even suggested me designs. I even asked some people to help me out, but yeah, as I said, my network stopped caring about helping me out, so it's either I do it alone or I gotta wait.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Well, that's it for the Twitter questions. Thanks everyone that asked one. Sorry if I didn't answer yours because there were a few that weren't really proper questions. So I
Oh,
just asked the ones that were proper questions.
all right.
So last question for you here, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
With your channel this year, what new and different things do you plan on doing to it?
Yeah, one I already mentioned, trying to introduce new stuff, new games. I'm I think instead of doing what a lot of people do when they run out of ideas, to just start making uh like 10-minute gameplay videos, I would do new videos in the same style as people know them from Overwatch, like the Pokemon mashup, for example. Um, who knows, like popular games like Fortnite or PUBG, making them into Pokemon games. But then, of course, the ideas would have to be here. Um, I would probably edit all my new game videos in the same style as I've done so far. That's what I'm gonna try to do.
All right then. Well,
Yeah,
that's it, Steve. I appreciate you coming on, man.
yeah. Thanks for hosting me.
Yeah, of course, no problem. So,
Yeah.
thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the interview, you can go ahead and drop it a like, drop me a sub. Anything you can do to help would be very much appreciated. If not, thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. Take care and goodbye.